let me do the intro. Let me do the intro. Good morning, good evening, good night, Eagle MMA family. This is the Eagle's Nest number 6. All right, so we got Eagle's Nest number 6 with Lost Soul MMA and Bismarck MMA. These two channels are your favorite MMA YouTubers. Lost Soul MMA goes live all the time. Bismarck MMA just posted a crazy video, got like 1,000 views or something. So listen, we'll have each of them introduce themselves. Lost Soul will obviously be a recurring guest. Bismarck will have on every once in a while because he doesn't have any fucking subs. So Lost Soul, quickly introduce yourself.
I feel like I've done this enough if this podcast does come out. But I'm LostSoulMMA, and I have a great channel. Please watch. I am a very positive person, and I talk very well in my videos because I am a very intellectual thinker, and I am an undiscovered gem. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for now.
And if for anyone that thinks, oh my god, Lost Soul's face, what happened to his face? It looks so weird. He shaved his mustache because, listen, there he was going through some political problems. People didn't like that it looked like, you know, the H-ler mustache, so he had to shave it for this podcast. I made him do it. And then we also have Bismarck on the bottom. Bismarck, please introduce yourself.
I'm BismarckMMA. I'm a road runner, a dream chaser, all around just swell guy. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel. My streams are amazing. My videos are amazing. And subscribe to EagleMMA also, generous host inviting me on the pod. When he reaches 1,000 subs, I will do something very special, which will not be revealed.
No, listen,
But
yeah, it's gonna be some NSFW content. We don't need to talk about that yet.
exactly.
But as I said previously, Bismarck and Lost Soul, they both post videos. They both go live, so make sure you check out their channels. But let's get on with the main topic and the reason that we have both of these channels on today. UFC 321 just wrapped up this Saturday, and boy, oh boy, I am so glad the main event of Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane ends in a no contest. Now, Lost Soul, let's hear your thoughts on that just quickly.
So Tom Aspinall was figured out, soullessly missing, soullessly getting tagged. He was getting bloodied up. He throws a spin kick, misses. Gane mocks him, has his hands down the entire fight. It looked like a sparring match. Aspinall was getting tortured. Aspinall had nothing for Cyril Gane. His takedowns were beautifully stuffed by the Frenchman. And yeah, Tom Aspinall showcased why he is the most overrated fighter in MMA history, and he will never be a real champion. He will lose to Gane in the rematch, and John Jones was right to not waste his time with this absolute bum. This guy is a fucking bum. He sucks really bad. Like, really fucking bad. So fucking bad. If you think Tom Aspinall is good, you're fucking stupid. Alright. That's all I have to fucking say for now, but Tom Aspinall's a fucking bum. He needs to fuck himself for being a bum bitch that he is. He's a bum. He's a fucking bum. That's a fact.
In Bismarck?
I mean, what more could I really say? I feel like Lost Soul said what we're all kind of thinking very eloquently to the point. Like, I don't really have that much to add. I think it was a pretty accurate analysis, but it really just goes to show that Tom is terrible. He sucks. He's British. He's gay. He has no heart. His bones are weak. And that's all there's to say. He didn't find immediate success, and he quit because he knew he wasn't going to win that fight. So he used that as an opportunity, the eye poke. By the way, he went to the doctor recently on his YouTube channel. Nothing's wrong with his eye. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a pretty recent update. You can watch it on stream if you'd like, but he went to the doctor. His eye is fine. Like, there's no permanent damage to his eye. So it wasn't that bad. But yeah, he quit because he knew if the fight went longer, he definitely would have lost. He was already gasping for air. His nose was bloody, so his breathing would have been even harder. By one Cyril Gane jab was all it took to destroy his frail British nose. But yeah, like, Tom sucks. He's terrible. I'm excited to watch Poatan versus John Jones at the White House, the real two best heavyweights on the world. And hopefully that fight is for a belt and Tom's fake belt is stripped. And yeah, that's all I have to say.
And yeah, like you said, fat, coward Tom the Coward was already sweating like a fat pig. Everyone knows I didn't even pick that fight because of how ridiculously stupid it was, and even with how terrible Gon is, to the fact that I wouldn't even have the dignity of picking the fight, Gon literally still won the round. People go, oh, well, it was one round, and yeah, it was one round. Tom's best round. How many times have we seen Tom
Exactly.
Aspinall go to the second round and he looks 10 times better? Right? Gon has gone to the 5 rounds like multiple fucking times. Tom Aspinall hasn't gone past the second. Already sweating like a fat pig. Nose bloodied up. Listen, everything was over when he threw the spinning wheel kick to the body. I think every single person.
That's when his soul left his body. That's when his soul left his body. And that's the quitter. You could see the shift in his face. He was confident going into that. After that spin kick, his little British Mr. Potato Head face just quit. You could see the spark in his eyes leave.
His 1-2s weren't working. That's literally the only punch he can land or throw. And people go like, oh, well, Tom Aspinall was landing leg kicks. Maybe those leg kicks would have added up. You have to be out of your mind to think that Tom Aspinall would have like leg kick TKO'd Cyril Gane in the second fucking round. He landed 2 leg kicks.
I apologize.
No.
I just think like it's ridiculous how these people like, oh, you landed a couple low kicks. Like, what are we fucking 2021 Izzy fans? Like, oh, we landed a low kick. It's over, dude. Tom is so fucking good. His low kicks are so dangerous. Like, it's ridiculous how people will switch up for a fighter they've been told to like, in comparison to a fighter they've been told to dislike, because they don't have the ability to think for themselves. They just go with whatever MMA guru tells them to, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And the one point I really fucking hate so much is, like, Cyril Gane has been a known blatant cheater. He totally illegally KO'd Tai Tuivasa. He did the same thing to Sergey Spivak. He kicked Jones in the nuts in the first, like, 10 seconds of their fight. He's been a prolific fouler, and nobody has given a shit until he fouls Tom Aspinall, and then it's Lorosenko and fucking all these, that big black fat idiot, DC, that fucking, know what I want to call him. Everyone knows what I want to call him.
Wade in the water.
Woo-hoo, I'm an Alabama DC and I want to be free. Right, but listen, all of them going, they need to take a point. They need to take a point for Cyril Gane versus Tom Aspinall. It needs to be a DQ for Cyril Gane. It was clearly intentional when on one of the next fights we're going to talk about, there were 4 fouls by a fighter. Nothing happened. Cyril Gane's a prolific fouler. No one fucking cared until he accidentally... By the way, that eye poke, I know people say, well, oh, it was a bad eye poke. It wasn't, okay? Tom Aspinall's left eye was the eye that had all the fucking damage. That's the eye where Cyril Gane's fingernail literally went inside of his fucking eye. The right eye that he was so fucking worried about, and he's holding on to, going, oh my god, I can't see. Why are you booing me? Why are you guys booing me? I'm the one that got eye poked. That was the eye where Cyril Gane's finger literally just like circled the inside of this fucking Rich. He was focused on the wrong eye, and as you said, his eyes were fucking fine. Obviously, like we all fucking knew that.
Don't believe us? Go watch Tom Aspinall's own YouTube channel. He literally posted it himself. And on the subject, you said it earlier about goodness gracious, my memory slips me. I'm retarded, so I forgot. So moving on to the next point.
Lost Soul.
Oh yeah, the fucking narrative that I remembered now at the worst time. I apologize, but that Gane intentionally poked him. What logic? That makes no. Let's analyze this. Gane is clearly winning. He's outdamaged Tom. Tom is gassing clearly. Why would Gane suddenly choose like, I will poke him in the eye now and blind him even though I'm already winning over this stupid Polak British who sucks? Like, there's no reason for that. He was winning. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I know Cyril Gane's pretty stupid for obvious, like, reasons.
And he's black.
But even he's... Yes, but he's half white, so he's a little smarter.
Yeah.
But even then, 80 IQ Cyril Gane knew in his head, I'm already winning. I don't need to eye poke. So that debunks that whole narrative.
Yeah, and I want to hear Lost Soul's thoughts on Tom Aspinall going, oh, why are you booing me? I'm the one that got eye poked knuckle deep, right? I'm the one that got eye poked knuckle deep, and then Cyril Gane is laughing at the press conference after. I just want to hear Lost Soul's thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, it just perfectly represents what Tom Aspinall is, a pussy. I mean, the guy's a fucking bitch from the UK.
Total
what do you
nerd
expect
rage.
from Brits? He's a Brit. Like, he's look. I don't. look, there's some good Brits, but at the end of the day, a lot of them are pussies, all right? And Tom Aspinall's a fucking British pussy, and he has no heart. He would have quit in the second round against Cyril Gahn and would have been finished. And if Poetan wants an easy paycheck, he would duck John Jones and take Tom Aspinall. That's the fact. That's a fact. Because
True.
Tom Aspinall is a poor boxer, a poor striker, a poor wrestler, overhyped jiu-jitsu, overhyped power, shit cardio, shit heart. He's just awful. And the fact that people thought this guy would destroy John Jones just because John didn't care to fight him is complete cope. And the only reason he has hype is because people hate John Jones so much. If John Jones didn't exist, then Tom Aspinall would just never even be mentioned by anybody. He sucks. Absolutely sucks. And he's beaten a bunch of bums too, like Curtis Blades and Palovich. Those guys trade punches at mid-range, playing into Aspinall's game. Slow, plotty shit, fat, unathletic, stupid. Cyril Gahn had an ounce of talent, and it's just Aspinall has to miss a spin kick and do the whole Mr. Nice Guy thing. Let's touch gloves while you're beating me up, Cyril. You're giving me a good lesson. Thank you. You're giving me a good lesson, Cyril.
Right, yeah, and like I said, total nerd rage, right? He's going, why you guys spoon me? I'm the one that got eye poked, like, fucking, like, everyone's been saying, DC and Stipe and their fucking trilogy were getting just the nastiest eye pokes ever. Alex Pereira, who said, I'm gonna come up and make heavyweight great again, got kicked in the nuts by Jamal Hill and then immediately just knocked him out. Like, you can come back from these things pretty fucking easily, and even the normies like the Weasel, Keon Kimura, are going, yeah, John Jones would have fucking destroyed Tom Aspinall. Not even a question. And like, other people have gone through harder and like worse eye pokes, and Aspinall's eye poke wasn't even that fucking bad.
Yes, I think that you said about Tom, he's a people pleaser at the end of the day, which is a sign of like being very insecure, very mentally weak. It's obvious in the way Tom acts because in some level, I think he's aware that he's a bum from the UK and no one really cares about outside of his one-sided relationship with John Jones. Let's be honest. Does you think John Jones will think about Tom Aspinall in a year? No.
Absolutely not. Also, this
Tom will be thinking about John Jones. Go ahead.
This pay-per-view, let's just guess real quick. What did it sell? 150,000 pay-per-views? Like, this is probably such...
I looked it up because I remember saying it was going to do very, very badly. I looked it up. I believe it was around 130K.
Oh, that is bad. That is bad.
I'm pretty sure.
That's Demetrius Johnson level. That's on the level of Demetrius Johnson, bro.
Hey, Demetrius Johnson is the go to the sport, bro. All right, don't step out of line.
And bro, Tom Aspinall's the greatest heavyweight alive, bro. Why do these skillful fighters just sell shit pay-per-views?
Eagle, he's a heavyweight, and he sells 130K. A heavyweight champion.
130K. Anyone that
a heavyweight title fight.
Exact heavyweight title fight. That's the biggest fight you can make in the fucking sport. And anything that sells under, I think 250,000. I think it's 200,000 pay-per-views. Anything that sells under that, ESPN has to buy the extra fucking pay-per-view buys to make up for it. So they lost so much money being 70,000 pay-per-view buys under 200,000. Massive fucking loss.
But you don't get it, mate. Tom's a bloody fucking star, mate.
He's a bloody beast. He's a bloody savage.
People should get paid. People should get paid for watching this bum fight. They shouldn't even get paid. They should get compensated for giving their time to watch this absolute fucking bum fight. Aspinall is the worst. Dude, I literally am not over exaggerating this. Like, people will come at me and say, bro, shut up. He's not the most He's the most overrated fighter in UFC history. Who's more overrated? Can you name anyone more overrated?
Like, pound for pounder right now.
No.
Like right now or ever?
No, ever. Because in the general fan base, who's more overrated? Like, objectively by the fans. Like, Joe Rogan may have overrated Rousey more, but the fans didn't. The fans, like some of them did, but
I'd say
that's not like actually thinking that they actually think that Aspinall is fucking good.
And not only that he's just good, but that he's good enough to beat the greatest fighter in the history of the sport.
Not just good, like fucking great, like GOAT level.
You know what?
Like Lucas fucking Lacey. This guy's the most dangerous human in human history. First of all, Stuart Austin is his father. Cyril Gahn is his father. Curtis Blades is his father. Like, Tom is not the most dangerous. Like, that's ridiculous.
You know what I think? You know what I think Aspinall's good enough for? for being able to showcase how powerful he is against Alexander Rakic.
Yeah, right.
That's a 50-50 fight. That's a really intriguing matchup stylistically.
Mm.
Like, I think Rakic's like body kicks and inside low kicks would be a problem. But go ahead, Eagle.
And speaking of these other fights, let's get on to the rest of the card. This, like I said, I mean, it's not only just the fact that Tom Aspinall is the main event. The whole fucking main card was shit. The prelims were really good. The main card, though, the co-main event was just like a random Foyd fight. We don't need to talk about these Foyds.
Of course, disgusting. Move on.
Some like cracked out bitch. The feature fight. This made me livid. This fight made me livid. Mario Batista versus Umar Nurmagomedov. This was a disgusting robbery. All the fucking first of all, one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. Literally, quite literally, in the top 15 of most boring fights I've ever seen. Umar holding on for dear life. He's literally holding on like he's about to get shot and fucking die. The face he's making. He's holding on. He's going for the takedown. He looks like he's on methamphetamine. He looks like he's on amphetamines, and he's about to die. He's having like a fucking, his life is flashing before his eyes. Most boring fucking fight, and just completely robbed Mario Batista. Disgusting.
All right.
Well, from what I heard of that fight, Mario Batista outdamaged him and dropped him with a knee. I didn't even watch the fight, so I'm just gonna trust your word.
Yeah.
And based off damage-based scoring, Bautista should have won.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the case?
Umar, look, the truth is, Umar showed why he is truly the best bantamweight.
Yeah,
it is terrifying to fight Umar Nurmagomedov. Why it's terrifying.
With a beautiful grappling game plan, beautiful back taking, beautiful striking.
Dude,
okay, I literally didn't even watch it. Did he just hold him against the fence and take him down and win a soulless decision?
That's literally all he did. And it's not even funny because
it's a typical Umar fight.
People actually believe that. Like, it was a really good fight. And people are now saying that Umar is going to fight for the title next. Now he deserves a
Why are we doing this?
No!
One fight win streak over Mario Batista.
Absolutely not.
Kill yourself.
Let me cook. Let me fucking cook. No, there's no, like, why are people just being like, I guess he's gonna get the touch. What the fuck are you talking about? No.
He beat Sandhagen, lost to Marab, and now beat Mario Batista, who apparently fucking sucks.
Yeah, Batista.
But let's be honest, you've never. Go ahead.
I thought Batista was a little better than that, but I guess that we were wrong. Batista's a soy bitch. I guess he's not like Marab. Marab fucking bitches Umar again.
Yeah, kill yourself.
Marab bitches Umar again. Fucking grapes him, tosses him around. It's gonna be even more dominant. He's probably KOs Umar in the rematch, and I have nothing else to say about that fucking fight because Umar just won't beat Marab. So who cares if he beats Batista? He just can't. He can't physically. I don't care how much he improves. He can't physically beat Marab. He just can't. He just can't. So. Yeah,
I would have to agree with that. Like, Umar's physiology is why he lost. He's just physically not good enough. His genes are not meant to go 5 rounds with someone like Marab. It's genetic.
Yeah, and after the fight, literally after the fight, he's panting like he just ran like 10 fucking marathons. He's literally gasping for fucking air in the post-fight interview. He can't even fucking talk. He like nearly fucking passed out because of how gassed he was. But let's fucking move on from that stupid ass fucking fight. What even was the fight before that? I don't even know.
That stupid bum Volkov versus Gelatin.
Oh yeah, Volkov versus Almeida. Apparently Volkov robbed Almeida. I didn't watch that fight because I knew it was gonna be shit. So
I didn't either. Let's be honest. Did any of us watch it?
No.
Let's move on. These guys aren't worth our time. All I'm gonna say is I'm glad that White Russian robbed that stupid Brazilian. That's all I have to say.
But the
tables have turned.
The opener of the main card. This was such a delight because so many people thought Rakic was gonna win, which is ridiculous. Like, actually, maybe
I do. Why was everyone? I know not everyone, but like all the major channels like Rakic, bro. They talk about Rakic like he's this established demon of light heavyweight.
I looked this up on Lost Soul's stream like the other day. Rakic's 2 best wins, literally his 2 greatest wins in the UFC are Thiago Santos and Anthony Smith. Those are literally the 2 people he's beat. He lost to Jan Blachowicz.
Both by decision.
Yeah, both by decision. Like, he literally beat nobody. Only KO'd Jimmy Manuwa. He KO'd Jimmy Manuwa.
Oh, the great Jimmy Manuwa.
Yeah.
Jimmy Manuwa is a fucking monster.
Yeah, he's like the victim of 5 different KOs of the fucking year. But Rakic has always been nobody. I was always so confused when I was a new UFC fan. I talk about this all the time, but like with Rakic, I was so confused why people thought he was good because I'm like, he hasn't beaten anybody. But on UFC 221, he got KO'd by a jab. He got KO'd with a fucking jab from a fat little 5'8" fucking, I don't know, Slavic fucking Caucasian retard. Literally
fat little.
With a
He's like 40 years old and a taxi driver.
Yeah, he's like 5'8" or something.
Yeah, he's.
I just got my.
No, I want to analyze this fight because that's the only one I actually watched in full other than the main event. Rakic's game plan was he's stupid. He's a stupid Serb. Serbs they don't have good IQ.
Wait, Bismarck.
Yes.
I think my food is here. I think Azamat just delivered my food.
Exactly, because he took no damage from his last fight, so he's probably right back on the Uber Eats delivery routes. But it's Rakic's game plan. I don't know if you saw it. He was doing pretty good early on, honestly. Like all of his fights, he wins because he's too beta to keep going. He loses, and people see these moments where he's doing okay and like winning. It's like he's actually good. Maybe next time. It's like there will never be a next time. He's on a 4-fight losing streak, and 3 of them are knockouts.
Yeah.
And like his game plan, he was winning, and he said, "I'm going to wrestle this 5'8" dense guy, even though I'm winning on the feet. I'm going to wrestle." And he squats like his stance is so low. He's not sitting upright against a shorter fighter, like using his reach. He's like, "I'm going to get on his level and look like." He tried to take him down, got shucked off, and he was. If you replay it, he's looking at like. I forget the fucking guy's name. He's looking at Azamat's leg because he's like, okay, he shucked me off. I'm going to go it again. He's not even looking at his hands and shoulders, like see where the punch is coming from. He's looking at his foot, and he steps into just a blind, like thudding jab, like a stiff jab, and immediately gets folded. It's like,
wait, I have the perfect fight. Rakic versus Zhang Mingyang.
That's disgusting.
That's a crazy fight. I honestly don't know who would win that. I really don't know.
That might be like one of the only other fights in the history of the UFC that I would literally just not pick.
I think Zhang Mingyang gets it done, but I feel satanic even saying that.
No, but like, I'll probably go Ding Chong. I'll probably go Dingle Ding
Chong Zhang Medang Dong.
That fucking boy.
That fucking Asian motherfucker.
The only concerning thing is, is that Rakic's low kicks, which are really amazing, and Zhang Mingyang can't take a low kick, so maybe Rakic can win that.
No, Rakic would destroy him because Johnny Walker leg kick TKO'd him. Johnny Walker, like
honestly, Johnny Walker probably KOs Rakic.
He does. I'd absolutely pick him to KO.
Yeah,
but styles make fights. That's what we got to remember.
Styles make fights. That's why Aspinall beats Jones, guys. I'm kidding.
Yeah, the style. Hey, Aspinall's style. Don't make fun of his style. He throws 1-2s and low kicks occasionally.
And spinning wheel kicks.
Yep, that's a new weapon he added to his arsenal. That's 3 whole methods of attack he has.
To put into words how bad Tom Aspinall is, he could never do what the great Israel Adesanya did to Poetan.
He literally couldn't. Like,
Alex Pereira would destroy fucking Tom Aspinall. Wouldn't even be close.
He would buckle him around with low kicks, shot him to the body. They have the same reach. Tom's this huge heavyweight. Tom has little baby arms.
Pereira probably takes his ass down too. Ha 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 ha
ha.
Look, okay. He probably wouldn't. He wouldn't have to. But be honest. You wouldn't be that surprised if you got a crafty little outside leg trip on Aspinall and took him down, and Aspinall just can't get back up.
Alex Pereira is a top 3 grappler at light heavyweight. He would absolutely take.
This is true. We have been over this.
Yeah,
he would fuck up Aspinall, and I think he would be probably like talking to the crowd, like looking at the crowd, looking at Dana during the fight on the feet too, not even on the ground, like just on the feet, just striking like. At boxing range, picking Aspinall apart with a jab, Aspinall missing his right hand, Pereira gliding out of the way, chopping the leg, fucking torturing Aspinall. Aspinall's his face, the demeanor changes. He's gasping for air to the body from Pereira. Aspinall tries to close the distance. Pereira fires a knee to the body. Aspinall quits to the knee, covers up
Was
against
you, like
TKO.
reminiscent of Reiner de Ritter versus Bo Nickel, just one like knee to the body and it's over.
Like, Aspinall's a bigger quitter than Bo Nickel.
Okay, but let's be honest, like not even pound for pound. If they just fought Reiner de Ritter versus Tom Aspinall, like who would
RDR
win that?
wins. RDR wins. It's not even close.
I would favor RDR as well. I think his cardio is too much for Tom to deal with. I think his body work is too much for Tom.
De Ritter is hard to hit. Like Whitaker was hard. If you're shit, obviously. If you're shit, like Tom Aspinall, he's hard to hit. Like Whitaker missed. Whitaker's faster than Tom Bumspinall. I think
I'd say
RDR
Tom is a little more skilled than Whitaker, but I get the point you're trying to make.
Yeah, and I actually I wanted to bring up a point here. Speaking of that, right? Obviously, the rest of the UFC card, UFC 321, all of the prelims, most of them didn't really fucking matter. Walter Walker got a heel hook. That fucking Australian retard got a terrifying KO. Fucking KO'd that bum.
The guy was like, twitching horribly.
He was out for like 3 minutes. I was laughing so hard. All the commentaries like, "Oh my god, we're so sad for him." I'm just like laughing like, "Oh my god, he's like twitching. He's gonna have to fucking go to the hospital on a stretcher." Good for him.
Yeah.
But that's really all that
Quinlan Sal killed. I've noticed all of his victims are very ethnically diverse, so hopefully he fights Bobby Green in this next fight, keeps that trend going.
Yeah.
That's the only minorly kind of interesting thing about Quinlan Salkeld, other than he's just some random from Australia. I kind of fuck with the bogan look he has.
No, he's a performative male. He has a mullet and a fucking gay-ass mustache. Everyone knows if a mustache doesn't go past the lips, you're a gay guy.
I know, but that's kind of like a bogan Australian thing. But I get they can be intertwined.
Look, I don't even have to like know much about Quinlan to know he's a soy. He's soy as fuck.
Yeah, he will lose eventually when he faces a grappler.
But look at O'Malley becoming champ, you know. But he will get bitch at some point. That's all I'm gonna say.
Even because Quinlan Salkeld is a grappler, he's not even a striker, and the takedowns he was shooting against Nasrat, I mean, like other Calvin.
Very bad takedowns.
Really bad takedowns. Literally Tom Aspinall level takedowns.
Yeah, she was shooting from like 6 feet away, not even close. It's very bad.
Yeah, they just threw out a random Hail Mary head kick and just fucking killed this guy. Killed this Kelvin Gastelum fake. This Kelvin Gastelum fucking ripoff. But that's really all that happened in the prelims. That's really all that's eventful that happened in the prelims. But I wanted to make a larger point about, RDR versus Robert Whitaker, and now with Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn. I'm starting to see a lot of the casual audience is starting to fucking wake up. After RDR lost to Brendan Allen, everyone was talking about, like, how fucking shit is Robert Whitaker? Like, is Robert Whitaker
that made my fucking month. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, at the time of that,
we're seeing it with Tom Aspinall. John Jones absolutely would have fucking destroyed him.
I was at a public gathering on the night of of RDR versus Brendan Allen. After I check, because like I'm out there, I'm chilling, I'm checking Instagram and see, RDR got destroyed and raped by Brendan Allen. That's awesome. And then I see all the comments. I'm like, okay, they're gonna see, wow, how good is Allen? But I was so surprised and so happy to see the comments like, wow, how shit is Whitaker? I did a little chuckle and grin. So when asked me, what are you chuckling about? I was like, nothing. But I was so happy that people started to realize Whitaker is just satanic. If you watch my video, by the way, not trying to plug, Whitaker, scientifically proven, is the worst fighter in the UFC. It's been proven. Science said so. So you're basically low IQ if you don't agree.
Yeah, I mean, he beat
Whitaker.
He beat Yoel Romero and Jacare Souza and Derek Brunson. Like, these guys were like not even that good like 10 years ago.
There's still sad people out there who think that Tom Aspinall and Robert Whitaker are very, very good, and it's just that Brendan Allen is just actually pretty good.
Yeah, wait, I forgot.
Brendan Allen in his last fight went to war with Marvin Vittori.
Yeah. There's one fight we forgot to talk about. Ikram Aliskerov.
Ikram! I saw I didn't watch the fight. I'm just going to trust your word. I read the stats. Did he just get outstruck by Iron Turtle and take him down and win a decision?
Yeah, he won like the same kind of decision that Umar won. Just like a panic, like literally like life or death grappling, losing in the striking. Like,
the Iron Turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, to put it in perspective how bad Ikram is, Ikram got flattened out cold by the aforementioned Antichrist Robert Whitaker.
That's why I brought that up.
Oh. But yeah, shout out to Ikram. Ikram's a legend.
Ikram made Whitaker look like a fucking like monster.
Yeah. He made him look like the fucking nickname. He made him look like the Reaper.
A Reaper.
Like,
Yeah, like it's
You
not even like
reaped
Whitaker just
Ikram's
got
poor
beat
little
up.
soul.
He got starched out. He got fucking killed by Whitaker. Oh my gosh.
Like
Like
I
that's
that's
remember,
so disgusting to even just like think about that. Robert Whitaker
last
reaped
time.
Ikram's soul.
The last time Whitaker got a finish, I was like 12 years old.
Yeah,
yeah, like,
yeah. And
see, I was literally, how old was I? How old were all of us? I think I was literally like 10 or 11 years old.
and not just to finish a flatline KO in like the first minute,
First
like,
round.
like holy shit.
And he rocked him beforehand, too.
Yeah.
Like a straight hand. Straight
He was
right.
dominating, picking him apart, found the shot, and knocked him the fuck out.
That's like a Alex Pereira level performance, and he did that over. Like he made Whitaker look like a monster, dude.
Yeah.
Like, hold up, Whitaker might be Hamza. That was how badly he destroyed Ikram.
Yeah.
That Whitaker was only like a slight underdog in that fight.
Mm.
Gosh.
But yeah, I mean that's all of UFC 321. I mean, it really wasn't that eventful. There's a reason it sold 130,000 pay-per-views. The only highlights were fucking the main event being my perfect resolution for that. Neither fighter won, but Tom Aspinall still lost. That's like literally perfect for me. I hate both of them. What even else happened? Walter Walker made a racist comment towards Chris Barnett, called him a chocolate fucking N-word Peppa Pig.
It's true. He did say that.
Yeah, Ikram
Yeah.
had a creepy decision. like there's nothing that happened.
Rokic got
Yeah,
flatlined for the third time in a
Rokic
row,
got killed
and people
with
will
a
still
jab.
glaze him and pick him in his next fight.
Yeah. They should do. They
Why-
should do
where does
Rokic
that
versus
come
Nikita
from?
Krylov. They should do Rokic versus Nikita Krylov, dude. That's so nasty. Such
No,
a
honestly,
throwback.
Rokic wins that one by KO.
Absolutely.
But Krylov is still the dark horse. He only lost to good fighters like recently, of course. I'm not counting his career. He only lost to great fighters like Reyes and Bogdan, but he'll bounce back very soon.
I mean,
Don't worry.
Bogdan's fighting Jan Blachowicz, right? Isn't Bogdan
And he-
fighting Jan Blachowicz?
Yeah, and he's gonna go ahead.
Sucks. Jan Blachowicz. Can we talk about Jan Blachowicz, whatever his name is? Because Jan Blachowicz, Bumholvich. That's what happened. That's what's thinking. I was thinking. Jan Bumholvich is pretty shit. I mean, to take Jizzy to a decision shows that he's pretty mediocre, but he did worse on the feet than Sean Strickland did. He couldn't do what DDP did. He had the worst performance out of anyone who beat Jizzy, other than Alex Pereira. Alex, but I mean that was like fucking infant Alex Pereira. But whatever, who cares? Fucking
He also
Bumholvich.
was getting outstruck on the feet by Magomed Ankalaev and dominated on the ground by Magomed Ankalaev. Anyone that remembers that fight?
That was
He literally got
Reyes is
10-8.
actually
Like,
against Bumholvich. Bumholvich is all right. Let's be honest. Even if Bumholvich beats Bogdan, like
he's not.
can we? I hate what
he's not. Bogdan's gonna rob that stupid Polak for the 5th time in a row.
His cardio sucks. Bumholvich has horrific cardio, and he has horrific like his movement is non-existent. He has no like. He's just a bomb. The fact that he beat Izzy shows just how bad Prime Israel Adesanya was, but still is better than Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, and Israel
Exactly.
Adesanya, I mean, here's one thing I just want to say about Israel Adesanya. He was such a, honestly, like, listen, and I know we're being funny, we're being silly and everything. I want to get a little bit serious here. Israel Adesanya was such a pillar for men's mental health, and he made it okay to not be okay. He made it okay to not be okay.
Exactly.
He called Joe Rogan his N-word, which made all the conservative boomers happy. I mean, listen, he's like the UFC versions of he's like the UFC version of Dax. You know, he's spreading men's mental health awareness.
Exactly. My bad. I forgot you were fragile. Like that is Izzy basically to like the fragile masculinity ego of fragile men, you know?
And a total
Izzy,
anime nerd.
Khalil, Patty Pimblett
Yeah.
are heroes to men's mental health.
Yeah, fuck
And I have
Khalil.
infinite respect.
Everything bad that's happened to Khalil, I'm
for
so
all those
happy.
guys.
I'm so happy about every single bad thing that's happened to around here.
Oh, you broke character like immediately when Khalil was brought up.
Dude, I fucking hate it so much. Oh
Yeah,
my
Khalil
God.
sucks. He's gay. He fantasizes about Yuri and Alex Pereira tag teaming him because he's a gay black man.
Almost the champion. Damn, Alex hit so hard. Like, you need to actually kill yourself. I wish he killed himself.
Damn, I was almost a number 3 ranked light heavyweight contender, but Yuri Proska hit so hard.
Yeah. He fucking
Khalil
flatline
actually goes to
KO'd me.
bed. Khalil prays prays to God to like, please let Yuri and Alex do whatever they want to.
You know, I have a theory about Khalil.
Khalil
I think
probably
Khalil. Go ahead.
Khalil probably goes to church, looks up, and is like, "Can you let Alex beat me up, please?" And can you let Yuri? Can you please? He's pathetic, bro.
Have you ever noticed Khalil? He's like the inverse Drew Dober. I think he likes being dominated by white men. Have you ever noticed like he loses to all the white guys, but he fucking brutalizes every black guy he fights?
Yeah, he
like
killed
Jamal Hill
Anthony
out of
Smith.
nowhere, he's like a Muay Thai master. But then against Yuri, he doesn't know how to defend a clinch elbow.
Doesn't know how
Like
to defend
that
a
was
jab.
definitely on purpose.
You
Yeah.
can't defend a fucking jab. Like that's literally like.
Unless he's fighting Jamal Hill, then he looks like a fucking monster. Like,
by the way,
also Khalil is a descendant of a house slave, I believe.
Okay.
By the way, off topic. Anthony Pettis is underrated.
Yeah, I agree. He probably would have been a hard fight for Ilya. The kicks,
Yeah,
the dynamic grappling.
Anthony Pettis could have moved up and being like a prime Usman.
You didn't.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't.
KO'd the best striker in the UFC, Wonderboy Thompson. Who
really
does
did.
that?
Yeah, only Gabriel Bonfim does that shit. Only fucking Gabriel Bonfim.
Dude. As great as Gabriel Bonfim is, he's no Anthony Pettis when it comes to the KO power.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, guys, imagine Stephen Thompson's next fight. Stephen Thompson's a very good striker, but only goes to Gabriel Bonfim were able to stand with him in.
Dude, I hope Randy Brown like flatline KOs that guy. Like I forgot his name in like 1 minute.
Yeah, I think Randy Brown's gonna fucking go out there and murk him, bro. It's gonna be so funny. And Gabriel Bonfim, he completely outstruck Wonderboy Thompson. He like didn't even shoot a single takedown, and he's a jiu-jitsu fighter. Like he's not even like wrestler. He's a jiu-jitsu fighter. He does terrible striking, known for his terrible striking and terrible cardio. Beats Wonderboy in a pure striking match over 3 fucking rounds. Wonderboy needs to retire.
Jiu-jitsu guys have worse striking than wrestlers, so that's embarrassing.
And like no toughness.
He was like he looked kind of good. Like he was landing 1-2s down the pipe, good body shots, good kicks. Like
probably,
he was looking pretty good.
Like Stephen Thompson, like I used to think he was a good striker, but I ended up actually
you have him as your number one. You have LostSoulMMA.
Yeah, the number one greatest striker of all time.
As his number one greatest striker of all time, and Leon Edwards is
wait.
Two.
No, number 2. O'Malley was number 1.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Dude, there's no way I fucking was. That's even worse.
All right, speaking of O'Malley, his next fight is most likely going to be Song Yadong. What do you think about this excellent fight?
He's going to torture that squinty eye.
It's like so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
I mean, it makes sense rankings wise, but just like it's Song Yadong. Like who cares?
They should fight Ayman Zahabi, bro. Ayman Zahabi, fucking call them out. They need to have like literally the biggest star in the UFC right now versus the most unpromotable,
irrelevant.
Fighter. Like
well, imagine what Umar,
nothing fighter.
Imagine what Umar would do to Ayman Zahabi.
Yeah, he would die. Ayman Zahabi would fucking murder him in the cage. It'd be the first torture and murder. They would have to make the UFC illegal. They would have to arrest Ayman Zahabi after that fight.
He would take him down. It was
yeah, and then guess what Ayman Zahabi would do?
You're just like they wouldn't just be like a soulless like, grappling decision. But
how pathetic is Jose Aldo? Fuck Aldo, man.
He's really shit. He's the 7th worst fighter of all time.
I fucking hate his fans. He has the same fan base that a lot of like bitch-made fan bases, like Aspinall. Like it's the same type of fan base. It's about like, oh, he fought all these guys, but like he lost to the best guys he fought, and fucking overhyped. Fuck. Oh, his takedown defense is so good. Yeah, who gives a shit? He gets held against the fence, and he doesn't do anything about fucking being pressed against the fence and whines during the fight that it's boring. Your bum ass isn't doing anything because you're scared and you're tired and you suck.
His last 3 losses. Yeah, his last 3 losses were all that too. His last 3 losses were all just him getting held up against the cage. And even
honestly, Ayman Zahabi actually like he took him down and destroyed him. Like it wasn't even like a boring. He actually just beat Jose Aldo with like pure skill.
Ayman Zahabi's so funny because he's literally GSP's coach's retarded little brother, and he's like murdering the greatest featherweight of all time. Like he's fucking going out there
literally
murdering these fighters.
Had him
establish
covered in
how
blood,
bad
begging
Aldo
for
is
his soul at the end of
dominating.
the third round.
And
Just-
outgrits Cheeto Vera too, like outgrits him in a fucking back and forth fight. Like what the fuck?
Aldo lost a round to Cheeto, and he to establish how bad Aldo is, he got 30-27 by a fucking rugby player on his come up. And
He gets
wait,
knocked out every
can I
single
make a
fight,
point?
even by people with no power.
Can I make a
Batista
point?
beat him.
The
Batista.
the two most notable rugby players that turn into UFC fighters are Tom Aspinall and Alexander Volkanovski. Literally the two biggest
Oh
pussy
my god.
coward quitters. Rugby is such a pussy coward sport.
Rugby players are cowards. I would fuck up rugby players if I like. You know, come on, bro.
I
Rugby
think
players are
Whitaker's a rugby player too.
But no, Whitaker's too.
I think
pussy
there's
to
just
do it.
something in the air in Australia. Like, why is
It's
every
the gas.
Australian?
It's the gas huffing, dude.
They're, like-
Dude, literally in Australia, this is a real thing. In Australia, they have to put a warning on all gas containers, all gas pumps. Do not inhale the fumes of this gas because that was like a straight up epidemic until like the mid 2000s in Australia. That a bunch of kids were just huffing fucking gas. Like, so they're all
like,
literally just like.
why are they?
Like,
Why are they all so chinny though? Why do Australian fighters all have glass jaws? Like Whitaker, Volk, Izzy. I know he's a New Zealander, but it's the same shit.
Maybe JDM
But-
gets TKO'd by Makachev now because.
Yeah,
of that.
exactly. Like you were talking about. I honestly, I was picking JDM very confidently, but I started thinking like he's an Australian at the end of the day. But that's a good fight, you know, because like I don't know who's gonna win. They're both very bad. They're both very low level, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Based off the fact that JDM is just a fucking like just not overthink it.
I'm
Yeah, and
gonna go.
it's-
Even I don't really care if I'm wrong, to be honest, because I'm probably not even gonna make a picks video. But like,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go with JDM. And if I get it right, I'm gonna say I picked Islam, and there's
Yeah.
be no evidence.
The
for the
great thing
contrary.
about that fight, is it dictates who is going to be the greatest fighter of all time. Is if Islam beats JDM, he's by far the greatest fighter of all time. And if JDM beats Islam, he's already beating the second greatest fighter of all time. And he's like the current champion in a, Islam moving up to welterweight. So either way, these fighters are cemented as either the best or the second best greatest fighters of all time. No matter what happens in that fight. So stacked. I can't fucking believe it. But JDM, listen. Every single time that people bring up, well, JDM beat Bilal. Bilal Muhammad's worst loss ever is Jeff Neal. Is JDM? JDM's just a better version of Jeff Neal. He's just a power combination boxer. That's Bilal Muhammad's biggest fucking weakness. He doesn't have strong enough takedowns to really go in and secure something. He's like a cardio wrestler, which doesn't work as well against JDM and Jeff Neal as well. So Islam is a more powerful. He's going to go in for one single takedown, and like you said, he can literally outstrike JDM on the feet. Like he can literally outstrike JDM on the feet, and is probably just going to go out there and fucking take him down.
Yeah, but Islam's pure open mat wrestling isn't great, and
JDM's.
I
I feel like we should say
JDM was getting dominated on the ground by Dilbert Buns, bro. By Dilbert Buns, he got a Hail Mary KO at the end of the fucking third round.
that was a long time ago. That was
That was
ago.
like 6 months ago. Like it was like a fucking year ago.
That's
Alright,
a long time, kind of.
I think since this card, the one we're supposed to be recapping, is very weak. Do you want to do a quick little preview of
Yes.
UFC 322?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I actually like.
Mm.
We're usually very skeptical, very critical around here. I actually think this is a good pay-per-view. It's
I
not
haven't
amazing,
looked
but
at
it's a good pay-per-view.
I don't. I hate that the co-main. I hate the co-main event.
I know the main event
What
is
is that,
like
some
Steve
Fo-
Garcia
is that some
versus
Floyd
David
fight?
Nalma or some stupid shit.
Just stop. People pretending to get hyped over that. Like these are the two best chicks. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Sean Brady,
exactly.
I'm actually hyped
No
for
one
Sean
cares about
Brady.
these
My
Yeah,
fights.
I was gonna say Michael Morales is going to fucking kill Sean Brady. No analysis. I just know it's gonna happen.
That's not even on that card.
by Sanger Saskara. Who the fuck is this guy? Roman Coppola. Oh my gosh, no! RoboCop.
Co-
This is actually a good card.
Oh no, dude,
Fucking
Kopolov's gonna
fireball.
get fucking killed.
RoboCop or Coppola?
No, Kopolov's gonna get like shown levels by RoboCop.
I think you get. I mean, are you? The next card is David Onama versus Steve
Austin will
Garcia.
kill.
No, I mean like the pay-per-view,
Oh,
not the
next
shitty fight
pay-per-view.
night.
Okay, I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
fuck are you talking
Bro,
about?
I didn't
This
even. I
card
do not give a
sucks.
single fuck about that. You thought me and Lost were like hyping up some shitty Apex fight night.
Dude, I was like, this card fucking sucks.
David Onama and Steve Garcia.
Yeah, UFC 322 though, like, like you said, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Michael Morales is gonna murder Sean Brady. He's gonna fucking.
It's gonna be a
kill
brutal
him.
flatline.
Kill him, bro. Bo Nickel
Gonna
versus
KO
Rodolfo
him,
Vieira. No one fucking cares about that. Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. That is like kind of an overhyped fight. It's gonna be okay. Prates might KO Leon, but like Leon sucks. Like we just saw him get dominated by Sean Brady. My favorite fight on the card, though, this is the best fight on the card by far. Beneil Dariush versus the Marauder BSD, bro.
Oh, that's on this card?
Yes, dude.
If Beneil,
okay. I would like to say real quick.
This would break.
Do you guys believe? Do we gotta stop talking? Okay, you go first.
I go first. All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Obviously, Beneil's gonna win. This would be the most disgusting thing if Beneil lost. Like, it would be the most evil thing ever. Beneil is going to fuck up BSD and ragdoll him and finish him. Actually, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a decision, but it's gonna be like a 30-27 decision. It's gonna be an easy fight. I don't see how BSD wins. BSD is not powerful. BSD's worse on the feet, worse on the ground, worse with everything. Worse, he's just worse everywhere. There's literally no chance he wins this.
No, BSD's gonna win by KO in probably the first round, bro. Beneil Dariush's chin is just cooked. It's so fucking cooked. Even fighting Hinata Moicano, Moicano's like the worst striker of all time. Like straight up, he's like worse like than like every single person ever at striking. And even he, like when he was landing clean strikes on Beneil, they weren't like rocking him, but like you could see they had some legitimate impact. BSD is a hard hitter. He is decent enough grappling now. He's been focusing on his grappling since the Kyle Prepelec fight.
Where's BSD ever hurt? Where's BSD ever hurt?
Dustin Poirier.
Gabriel Miranda.
No, he did not hurt Poirier.
Yeah, he did. He like totally. He was like rocking.
No, he
beat
did
the
not.
Shit out of Poirier in the first round. He literally.
He landed some elbows on Poirier's guard.
Listen.
Like,
even if keep talking when BSD fucking flatlines Beneil Dariush, bro. It's gonna be nasty.
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed when Beneil Dariush loses to BSD.
Oh. Beneil, even if he gets dropped, he's still gonna fucking like win this fight. Like BSD
he's gonna
is
get
not
KO.
like
KO.
He's not gonna get KO'd. He's not
Yeah.
gonna get KO'd. He's not.
Yeah, he is. And when he got dropped by Charles Oliveira, he just got TKO'd.
Why are you praising BSD? Oh, so now you think BSD is all of a sudden some elite fighter?
He's always been an elite fighter, bro. He's always been a fucking demon. BSD, like, it must actually be fucking terrifying to fight BSD, dude. Imagine. Dude, imagine you're standing across the cage from BSD, you just see this, like, French marauder, this fucking
Dude, it would be fucking terrifying. I get held against a fence and he elbows my guard and then takes me down and then gasses out. That'd be fucking terrifying, dude.
It's fucking terrifying. But there's some like pretty cool fucking fights. There's Kyle Dawkins versus GM3. That might honestly be like the most ridiculous fight that's ever been made in the history of the UFC. Kyle Dawkins, who just flatlined Michel Pereira, is now fighting GM3, who I mean looks like he has osteoporosis now. Like he can't fight anymore, and he's fighting this guy Kyle Dawkins, who's previously in the UFC, KOing fucking what's his name? Michel Pereira, the Jew lover, Mr. Israel.
Yeah.
Dude, Kyle Dawkins is gonna actually murder fucking GM3, dude. I'm so happy that the UFC still is just like evil and they just like hate certain fighters and they want to kill Gerald Mearshart, dude. It's actually so good for the sport.
Dude, how shit like okay, Edmund Shabazian fucking pisses. Edmund Shabazian's such a bum. Let's just talk about Edmund.
Edmund is terrible. He is like you praised it beautifully. He's the janitor. He cleans up the trash, but he loses to anyone even remotely clean.
I can't even be biased with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Edmund is really fucking bad. Like, no gas tank, no heart, no like he's bad. His striking looks so slow and like weird.
I just thought of something crazy.
Like
Edmund is like an evolved Tom Aspinall.
he's like Tom Aspinall with like decent kicks.
Rob would fucking destroy Edmund.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, you know what they should do? They should do because also another fight on UFC 322, right? The next pay-per-view is Roman Kopylov. Yeah, it's okay.
Abus versus Edmund.
That
is an amazing fight. They should make that fight. I'd probably go with Abus, but it's a good fight.
I was gonna say.
Is he really that bad, Bismarck?
Yes, I'm not even trying to troll. I'd probably pick fucking a boost.
I would absolutely pick a boost. A boost would like
You think
out
a boost
grapple
would
him
break
too.
him? You think a
Yeah,
boost
he'd
would
probably
break him?
submit him. I think he would get dropped in the first round and just submit him at the end of the
Yeah.
first round because Edmund would gas out even faster.
I would pick a boost there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other fighter, that would be a good fight against Edmund Shabazian would be Roman Kopylov, right? On UFC 322, Roman Kopylov is fighting Gregory Rodriguez. He's probably going to get flatlined by RoboCop Rodriguez, let's be honest. Roman Kopylov sucks. It's hilarious that he's ranked. It's a joke that Roman Kopylov is fucking ranked.
Who did he
somehow.
even beat to be ranked?
Be honest here. You
yeah,
guys would not
honestly,
pick,
who did he
you guys would not pick Gregory
Paul-
Rodriguez
He lost to Paulo
to beat
Costa.
Paulo.
I forgot
Yeah.
about
No,
that.
like who did he beat
I
before
forgot
that?
about that. He beat Chris Curtis and Cesar Almeida.
Didn't he get like dropped by Curtis and it was like a close fight?
Yeah, and he won in the third round at 4 minutes and 59 seconds by KO.
I think if RoboCop doesn't waste his time trying to take down Kopylov, he will pick apart and KO.
No, even if he
Kopylov
takes
on
him
the-
down, Roman Kopylov is shit grappling. He got like straight up just taken down and
Yeah,
easily
but,
submitted
like-
by Fluffy Hernandez, which like Fluffy doesn't grapple
Fluffy's
like that.
way better than RoboCop.
But Fluffy's
Yeah.
not like a submission grappler. He's not like just take someone down in the first round and immediately submit them.
Fucking such a casual. RoboCop is in some submissions fucking fight grappler.
He's a good
couldn't even
grappler. He's not a
sub-
submission artist, but he's a good, solid grappler. When he takes
He
people down-
out grappled Christian Leroy Duncan, dude. Like, show some fucking respect.
He out grappled someone else. bro. He
RoboCop's
out-grappled someone else.
grappling.
And he just beat
Submit,
Jack
man.
Hermanson too. He
RoboCop.
just beat fucking Jack Hermanson. He's actually pretty decent, bro. He's actually pretty fucking
He got
decent.
submission on the ground by Roman Dolidze.
Roman,
Well, he knocked him out in like the first round, like out cold. I think that's a little bit better than Delidze, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. They'll never be ranked either of them. But I think the winner
Kopylov is
of
ranked. He's ranked number 50.
I forgot you just said that. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
After
Wait,
losing a like dominant decision to Paulo Costa. Can we just talk about that? Paulo Costa actually looked like who he was when he fought fucking Izzy. Like the build up when he was fighting Izzy, that's how he fucking fought against Roman Kopylov. He dominated.
He fought like a savant. He looked like a savant
Yeah.
on the feet.
It's like one of those like when trash talking goes wrong fucking fights.
Yeah.
Just like beat the shit out of him.
Off the mock.
Like you'd see like a slow motion edit of that with like that one song they always use, like beautiful striking display by Pablo Costa.
He made Paulo Costa look like a savant striker instead of a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
But I think the winner of RoboCop and Kopylov deserves to fight Edmund. I think they deserve that fight.
And
Robo-
either way,
Robo-
yeah, Edmund would probably fucking beat Roman Kopylov.
RoboCop,
Like, honestly.
RoboCop is fucking break Edmund and finish.
Yeah, Kopylov would like destroy him.
I love that we all unanimously hate Edmund.
Okay, who's the best guy you think Edmund can beat?
God,
I'm
that's
just
like hard.
joining in on it.
I think Edmund could maybe beat Kopylov, but Kopylov should be the favorite.
He could be like Kyle Dawkins. He could be like Kyle Dawkins.
I don't know. Kyle Dawkins looked pretty nasty in his last fight.
I would be rooting for Edmund there.
He could, hey, you know what's sad? Edmund Shabazian, if they fought now, would be like a 3-1 favorite over Mikel Pereira. He'd be a 3-1 favorite.
Bro, honestly, he probably would beat Michel Pereira too.
Yeah, he'd knock him out.
That's the one guy that has worse cardio than him.
Do you think Edmund would beat Reiner de Ritter?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Reiner de Ritter would flatten him out cold.
Edmund would make Bo Nickel look tough, probably.
Yeah.
Dude, he would make Bo Nickel look like Mike Tyson.
about
Like,
that? What
he'd
about Bo
shuffle a
Nickel?
body shot, uppercut, he's out cold.
We know Adolfo Vieira would be Edmund. Would Bo Nickel be Edmund?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, he would look like fucking Mike Tyson against Edmund Shabazian, dude.
He'd
I
like
don't
knock
know.
him out on the feet. He wouldn't even grapple him. He like wouldn't even shoot a single takedown and just like completely outstrike him.
I feel like we're overdoing it now.
No, bro, we're talking about Edmund Shabazian. We're being too generous, if anything.
He got caught by Menez on the feet like a lot.
Also, I want to shut down any notion of Edmund being good. Ikram had a more dominant performance over Muniz than fucking Edmund did.
I'll admit. Yeah, Ikram probably tortures Edmund too.
Oh my god. All right, what about
you know what? I'll give Edmund the benefit of the doubt. It's a 50-50 fight because Ikram is chinny as fuck. He got KO'd by Whitaker.
I'll concede it's a 50-50 fight, but Ikram would be the favorite.
Well, yeah.
Even
but, like,
even just the fact that it's a 50-50 fight is disgusting
With
enough.
Ikram Alaskarov. All right,
Wait,
be honest.
wait, Bismarck, you hate Whitaker. Would Whitaker make an example out of Edmund?
No, Edmund would make an example out of Whitaker. Like he would absolutely knock out and school Whitaker like easily. What are you talking about? He's not that fucking bad. Edmund's not that bad. Huh?
You think Whitaker beats Edmund? What happened?
He's pondering.
Are you
What
talking
the
to
fuck are you
me?
doing?
I thought you were talking to
Yeah.
Bismarck.
Do you think Whitaker beats Edmund?
Do I think Whitaker would beat Edmund? I think.
Be honest.
I
You think
literally,
Whitaker knocks him
I
out?
literally don't know. I think it'd be like a really close decision for Whitaker. Like a really close decision. He'd have to like fight for his life. Like it just like the fact that I even had to think about it and ponder it. Like Robert Whitaker's
Yeah,
the number
I
9
kinda-
contender, former champion.
Because he's such an
His
American.
championship
like,
is paper. He literally has no wins over any UFC champion,
Mhm.
despite
Edmund
quote
is
unquote
a
being
mama's
one.
boy, bitch. Edmund is such a mama's boy. Like he's such like American Armenian pussy. Like like he has no fucking like grit. Like fucking
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Just
yeah, pick up Edmund. Shar fucking Magomedov would fuck him up too.
It's so funny how people literally
Yeah.
just completely forgot about Shara because he lost and sucks. He lost a striking match to MVP. No one gives a fuck about him anymore. I'm so glad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Edmund would never get to an MVP fight.
What
Okay,
about, do you guys-
Edmund would beat Iron Turtle. I think Edmund beats
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Iron
yeah, yeah,
Turtle.
No, I don't think so. I think
It's
Iron
close.
Turtle, I think Iron Turtle would fucking grit through a decision.
You are a piece
It's
of shit,
close,
bro.
it's close. But I would favor Edmund. It's close though.
No.
But if Edmund, listen, it depends on Edmund's game plan. If he goes for the wrestling, which he does in some of his fights, he probably wins. But if it stays on the feet, Jung Young Park picks him apart for 3 rounds.
Mm.
That's how I see that fight going. It all depends on his game.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Joe Pyfer versus Robert Whitaker? Who do you think wins that?
Oh, Joe Piper.
Mm.
I didn't even think about that. Piper wins.
I think Eagle is thinking Whitaker wins that, but based on his facial expression.
No. Piper would fucking KO him at like the first round, dude. It would be like the opposite of Robert Whitaker versus Ikram. He would just
Yeah,
like,
but, like,
go out there and
Whitaker-
destroy him.
Yeah, but like here's the thing with Whitaker is like yes, Hermanson was able to outstrike. I don't think Whitaker can replicate what Hermanson was able to.
No.
Yeah, he's not on that level.
Yeah, he's skinny and
Robert Whitaker's not on Jack Hermanson's level.
He's not. He's a couple
Genuine.
levels below.
It's a couple levels below. Costa beats him in a rematch. Fucking who else beats fucking Whitaker?
Marvin
Everyone on the
Vettori would
roster.
probably beat him in a rematch.
That would be a war, but I think Vettori would want it more.
Dude, Roman Dolidze would fucking KO Whitaker out cold.
Yeah.
It would be
Obvious.
like a
What's
nasty,
a hard
like,
one?
head kick. It'd be like a disgusting
Eagle.
head kick KO.
Roman Dolidze would like break Robert Whitaker.
Yeah, like I said, it'd be like a disgusting head kick KO, like almost as gross as like Cool and Style Killed versus that fucking
Joel
Kelvin
Alvarez.
Gastelum
Joel
retard.
Alvarez beats Robert Whitaker.
Yeah,
No,
obviously.
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He was
Dude,
getting outstruck
we're
by
talking about
Vicente
Robert
Luque.
Whitaker. We're talking about Robert
Yeah,
Whitaker here.
And Joel Alvarez was getting outstruck by Vicente Luque, bro.
Luque
welterweight.
KOs Whitaker.
You know what's funny is that'd be like a close
Luque.
fight.
Yeah, like Luque is better than Whitaker.
Luque went the distance with Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy starched Whitaker.
Yeah, and if you think, oh, the size difference, like Luque KO'd Thiago fucking Santos, who would also beat Whitaker.
Pick that bum Wonder Boy to be Edmund, really?
Yeah, I would pick
Wonder
Wonderboy.
Wonder Boy. No, I'd pick Edmund to be Wonder Boy.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That was great. I don't know why we were talking about. I don't know how his his podcast went from Tom Aspinall to fucking Edmund Shabazz.
All right, let's spiral again. One more question.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. How abusive do you think Rashad Jackson was to Ilya Taporia's slut thought wife?
He was like slapping her and like punching her in the face and like spitting in her face and everything. He's calling her like a disgusting bitch, you fucking slut, you disgusting bitch slut. Just decking her in the face. Fucking, he has like one of those like big like paddles, and he's like not even like slapping her ass. He's just like slapping her over the head with it. He
Yeah.
was like brutal. Probably he was probably like literally domestic violence.
Yes, but also we in Lost Soul stream. I don't know if you were there at that time. We analyzed a picture of Ilya Taporia's slut wife. She has like those soulless, like thousand cock stare eyes. Like you can tell she's a whore.
Mm.
Like if you want to pull it up right now, feel inclined, but just know like her eyes, you can just tell.
It's just not like like I like with me like you could I've been able to see like you could tell the difference right with women's eyes right like the eyes are like that's like are very like stagnant and like 1,000-yard stare
Empty,
eyes
they're
like
void.
that's yeah it's bad then you have the other eyes that are like moving like there's something there that's a good sign right but like
She
it's
has
just
like
like
the most dead eyes I've ever seen. Like D-Day veterans don't have those eyes.
it's just
That's
over
probably why Ilya Taporia got with her too. So like she wouldn't even flinch if he like went like that. Like, you fucking bitch.
She's so soulless to even notice.
She's
used
just
to
like,
it.
Ilya, I'm not trying to defend Ilya. He obviously does not give a shit. Like he married into that family for money. He's like, oh, poor Ilya. Ilya does not give a fuck. He
yeah,
got his money and he ran.
He's going out
Ilya
posting pictures with other women and everything. He's like going out and partying. Like he's living his best life.
Yeah, like he's the one raised. Here's the thing with Ilya's wife. She may be she may be a hoe. It's all speculation at the end of the day,
No,
but
it's
at the end
not.
of the day,
She's a
like
slut.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
okay, she like all right, but she probably is pretty submissive to Ilya and lets Ilya raise his kids. Maybe not, but
Those
like there's a
retarded
reason
kids.
why someone like Ilya is with
Ilya's
her.
Down syndrome
Is
son.
Ilya like I don't think Ilya's the type of guy to like be okay with like not being in control of the way he raises his kids. He absolutely is the type of guy to be obsessed with raising his kids the way he wants to absolutely. So he's just like, you know what? Whatever. She's gonna let me raise these kids. I don't care about her. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna do what I want. He doesn't. He also probably doesn't like. Look at his face. He just doesn't care. Like in these pictures, he just knows. Like, yeah, it's just like fucking funny. He's like, I mean, Ilya's fucking. Her family helped Ilya out, so like, he doesn't give a fuck. He really doesn't give a fuck. Absolutely, like I don't know, bro. I just think that's one of those things. But to be fair, he did get mad when the Nelk Boy says something about it. So
Meeting your wife in Miami.
even though he doesn't give a fuck, he doesn't want people talking about it. He's still like there's still that little bit of like like
dignity.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're getting to the end of the podcast here. So obviously, at the end of every podcast, we each do one scenario. So we're gonna start off. Lost Soul, you're gonna do a scenario. Then Bismarck, you're gonna give a scenario, and then I will end us off with our final scenario, and then we'll head off for this video. So Lost Soul, give a scenario.
All right. Tom Aspinall was taken to prison for being so evil because he sucks and was losing his serial gone. That's very evil. He finds out his cellmate is Edmund Shabazian. He cries. And Dana White comes into the cell, and John Jones is like, "Whose turn is it?" John Jones does certain things, and this is, obviously an imaginary scenario for legal reasons. John Jones does certain things to Edmund and Tom Aspinall, and Edmund and Tom Aspinall bond over their trauma, become best friends. But unfortunately, Edmund dies because of a cardiac arrest. And Tom Aspinall manages to out cardio him. Tom Aspinall's like, no, and Tom Aspinall eventually just gets out of prison and is never the same ever again. And is his last days, he gets taken into the hospital with a broken heart. That Edmund died of cardiac arrest because he sucks and he's fucking got terrible cardio. And he finds out that his that he's dying as well, and he dies too in the hospital in front of Doctor Dr. Cyril gone, Tom Aspinall dies and passes away.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a
That's
beautiful, like Academy Award-winning film about love.
That was great.
That was
That was like
amazing.
a great story. All right, Bismarck. Now it's time for you to give a
All right.
scenario.
The scene is set in Madrid, Spain. There's 100 guys outside of Ilya Taporia's house, all lined up for no real reason. They're just there for like maintenance, pool stuff, maintaining their house because they're very wealthy. They need a large crew. In this crew, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, the Nelk Boys, Rashad Jackson, a whole host of other people. Rampage is there too. Marab is there. Everyone's there. They enter the home.
Rob is bouncer.
Yeah, Marab's bouncing around. He's excited. But Marab knows something that no one else does. Marab has caught feelings for Ilya Taporia's wife because he was the last one in the train. He said he will treat her right. They can have a future together, and we can forget her past and focus on her future. And she leaves Ilya Taporia to be with Marab. But because Marab respects Ilya so much, he pulls out of respect to his best friend. DJ wants to, but he's too intimidated, and it won't go up because he's the last one in the train too.
Ilya wouldn't let DJ get that.
Yeah, Ilya's overseeing the operation. He says, "Oh, you are too small and black. Hey, you would not come." And then DJ's kicked out, and DJ's like, "Damn it! I really wanted to do that." And the story concludes with Marab and Ilya's slut wife at the beach, running into the sunset. The end.
Okay, that was another great scenario. Oh, Academy Award winning. All right, so
Thank you.
I'll end us off with our final scenario. Okay, so you're in rural Australia. You're in the outback. Your dad is Robert Whittaker.
Oh no, off to a bad start already.
Your dad is Robert Whittaker, and well, you actually have two dads, and your other dad is Alexander Volkanovsky. They're a gay couple, obviously. And they're homeschoolers. Because you live in the outback. You're 10 miles away from the nearest school. So Alexander Volkanovsky and Robert Whittaker, your two gay dads, bring you out to a little fun science experiment. They fill a gas container with a bunch of gasoline. They go, just smell it. Just smell the gasoline. It smells super cool, and you'll be super happy for a little bit. We did this all the time when we were kids. That's why we have such great chins nowadays. So they get you to sniff the gasoline, and you get off. Right. And then you have to go to the grocery store because you need some more water, right? So you're going on a road trip with your two fathers, Alexander Volkanovsky and Robert Whittaker, and your brother, MMA Joey. And MMA Joey just ate a rotten corpse. He just ate like a rotten dingo or something. So now you're in like a 5-hour car ride with MMA Joey, who ate like a rotten carcass, basically. And Robert Whittaker and Alexander Volkanovsky, they smell like poop because they're gay and they have gay sex. So you're in that 5-hour car ride. Just the windows are rolled down too, because like they're using the AC or whatever. And you're driving for 5 hours. You get to the grocery store, and you get there. And then you meet your all-time biggest icon, your favorite fighter, favorite person of all time, the person who saved you from suicide, Khalil Roundtree. And you go, Khalil Roundtree, you saved my life when you were talking about being a fat piece of shit N-word, and then you finally became kind of white. You kind of became like, white-aside. And he goes, yeah, it's because, it's just because I found Muay Thai, and I moved to Thailand, and I started having sex with a bunch of ladyboys. It filled my inner whiteness, and I became civilized. And that's the scenario.
That was like the worst one out of all of us.
Yeah, kill yourself.
I was kind of liking it, but I feel like it was kind of inconclusive. But hopefully, when we stream again, part 2 will be revealed.
It just didn't flow well.
Yeah, kill yourself, N-word. All right. That's going to end it for this video. Like I said, weekly podcast. We'll see if Bismarck can come on the next one. We'll have Lost Soul on for the next one as well. Listen.
I would just like to say, before Eagle does his concluding remarks, next time I will have a camera. I just didn't think Tom Aspinall deserved me to go buy a new camera today. But for the next one, I promise you guys, you will see my face. But yeah, conclude, Eagle.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give it to you guys. Parting words for you, Bismarck? I
mean, same thing. Ilya's wife is a slut. Tom Aspinall is a slut. Ilya Taporia is a slut. Bismarck MMA is a slut, but you should subscribe anyways.
Link down
That is my
below.
concluding remark.
And Lost
Link
Soul.
down below.
Lost Soul, parting words.
Subscribe
Don't
to
say
Lost
nigger.
MMA.
Don't say nigger. Don't say nigger or faggot.
Faggot nigger.
What are your parting words, Lost Soul? I wasn't listening.
Subscribe to Lost Soul MMA.
Right. Subscribe
Are
to,
you-
save his mustache. Subscribe to give him his mustache back.
See Kyle.
Okay. All right, but listen, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to both their channels. Lost Soul goes live all the time. Bismarck goes live and posts videos too. Listen, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. EagleMMA out.